Our Copper Spring Ranch NFR profile is a superstar from South Dakota, making her 8th consecutive NFR appearance. She won 5 events this year and came into the finals ranked 3rd in the world with over $121,000. She won over $143,000 at the NFR. Let's meet this year's Reserve World Champion, Lisa Lockhart.
The winter started off very well for me. I had some success early on at some of the bigger winter rodeos, and so that's always a sigh of relief to start out your season with a bang, and we were fortunate enough to do that, and had a great winter through Houston. And the disappointment of my winter was the fact that Louis did get injured quite substantially, and he has been off for 7 months, so I had more money won in March than I ever have. So just knowing that hopefully Chisholm could step up and take care of us, and which he did, and but the second half of my season was just as good as the first half, because it was pretty interesting, because actually as much money as I had won early on with Louis, Chisholm won the same amount. So it's pretty cool to be able to say that each of my horses won equal money to get me here. Louis had 4 runs before he actually came back here at the NFR. So 3 of those was at the Canadian finals just before we came, and 1 was just days before the Canadian finals. So I was very apprehensive coming here, knowing he'd only had 4 runs in 7 months, knowing there's great expectations for him and myself, but on the same token, just not knowing what was going to happen. I honestly assumed it would take us a while to get warmed up again. This has always been a good rodeo for Louis. Our first round was a little shaky. We were quite long, but I really feel it was rider error in just trying to figure out what we needed to do different for the second round, with the ground conditions, and I needed to probably ride a little bit more conservatively. So when I did my job, he was able to do his. We were able to win round number 2, and it's all a strategy, what we do. It's beyond our expectations, ultimately. We're just happy to get here, number 1, and then our next goal is to try to win money. So the fact that we accomplished both of those and won money early on, everything was good at that point in time. If you had to leave the next day, and it was over, we would have left here happy. So, with that being said, what's happened now is just above and beyond, and literally a lot of frosting on the cake. Family is definitely first, and with age comes a little wisdom, and I think that it's sometimes I would think that it gets harder because my kids are busier and they are more involved in their endeavors, but in actuality it makes my scheduling a little bit harder, but it's not even something that I even have to think about anymore. It's just family first, and was not going to miss my daughter's national high school qualification or her state finals qualification, for her high school rodeo. Well, there's some great rodeos in Canada that I've always gone to that I have wanted to go to, but on the same token, it was doubled up. I wasn't going to miss her, and so it's just really gotten a lot easier, because especially with them getting older, that it's just so much more important to me to see them in their endeavors. And so, yeah, you just go with it, and the mentality of what I do, if it works, great, we're going to keep doing it, but it's just so important to stick with them and follow their dreams right now.